never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and right on time. Oh, never in my life have I seen the sky light up like this. I'm far away from Earth and I wanna know if you exist. Mission control, do you read me? Send me my coordinates lately. Mission control, am I drifting? Tie me to someone who will love me, yeah. Wait, I think I'll last a bit longer. Fine.
Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone to another Ref Brandon and the Todd family YouTube video. Wherever you are, whatever you may be doing, thank you so much for making Ref Brandon and the Todd family a part of your day. We always greatly appreciate it. I hope everybody enjoyed their weekend. If you're a wrestling fan and you did not watch Impact Slammiversary last night, you missed a great pay-per-view. We'll talk about that coming up later on in the week here on the channel. But today, I'm going to be doing my Braves review from last week. But before I get into that, let me say we lost two former professional wrestling referees this past week. In the past few days, we lost Dave Hebner. Now, of course, everybody knows Dave Hebner's brother, Earl Hebner. He has been a referee for many years, but his brother Dave was also a referee. He just did not get the recognition that Earl has gotten over the years. But in the late 90s, early 2000s, they did run this storyline in the WWE that Dave was Earl's evil twin. So if you watched wrestling back then, you remember Dave. But if you look, Dave and Earl look a lot alike. But Dave passed away a few days ago. And then yesterday, word came down that former WWE referee Tim White had passed away at the age of 68. So in the past few days, we've lost two former WWE referees. Dave Hebner was 73 and Tim White was 68. So thoughts and prayers go out to their families at this time. But talking about the Braves from last week, they had a 14-game winning streak that came to an end on Friday when they lost to the Cubs. They actually lost Friday and Saturday. So they end their 14-game winning streak by losing two in a row, but they did beat the Cubs yesterday by the score of 6-0. Ian Anderson had his best start of the year by far. It wasn't even close. If you're a Braves fan, you know that a couple of years ago when Ian Anderson made his debut, he kind of got rushed to the majors because of injuries and struggles quicker than the Braves wanted, and it looked like he was going to be the next big thing as far as the Braves rotation went. And then last year, as the year went on, he had some ups and downs. And so far this year, in my opinion, he just hasn't been that good. But hopefully yesterday is a sign of a turnaround and things to come for Ian Anderson. 5.5 games behind the Mets right now, but only 2.5 games ahead of the Phillies, who are in third place, 2.5 behind the Braves, 8 behind the Mets. Ever since the Phillies fired Joe Girardi, they're like 14-3, I believe. They look completely different since they got rid of Joe Girardi. No off days this week. The Braves kick off a 4-game series with the San Francisco Giants tonight, and it will run through a Thursday afternoon. And then starting Friday night, Freddie Freeman makes his return to Atlanta, And the Braves have a 3-game series with the Dodgers coming up on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday night, Freddie Freeman will get his World Series ring, and yours truly will be there in attendance. I am looking forward to that. AJ Minter finally showed he was human on Friday. The Braves lost 1-0 to the Cubs, but it was by far Charlie Morton's best start of the year. It was 0-0, and then finally in the 8th inning, the Cubs got one, and they got it off of A.J. Minter, who had gotten his ERA down to, I believe, 0.98 when he gave up that run on Friday. There's actually talk right now that A.J. Minter may be the best reliever in Major League Baseball, because outside of that appearance on Friday where he gave up one run, he has been absolutely masterful so far this season. Hopefully he will keep that up. If he keeps pitching the way he's pitching right now, since the Braves only gave Kenley Jansen a 1-year deal, more than likely A.J. Minter will be the Braves closer again starting next year. They've tried him before in the past as the closer, and he just wasn't ready. He was too inconsistent. But so far this year and all of last year, he looks like he is going to be the Braves closer for years and years to come. And I personally like to watch him pitch, because to me, he reminds me of a left-handed Craig Kimbrell. And I always enjoyed, back when the Braves had Craig Kimbrell, seeing him pitch. Let's go ahead and get our dad joke of the day in here. How does cereal pay its bills? With checks. And that wraps it up for today's Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Until next time, it's Ref Brandon saying, just like in pro wrestling, life can be over by the count of 3. Tell your friends and family how much you love them. Bye.